So, Minister, you're very welcome to the conference. Can you tell me, you've been a great supporter of the MedTech in general, why it's very important to have conferences like this in Malta?
Well, in the first place, Malta's health system is one of the most efficient, I would say, in the world, especially when it comes to providing services to our patients. As you are aware, it's a system which is free at the point of delivery, but we want to keep it excellent. So the world of medical technology is now such an exciting place to be in, and it's necessary to keep our system one of the best in the world. We see immediately the results of medical technology in our patients. So during the pandemic, for instance, we launched a telemedicine service which is now grown, and which is, even after the pandemic, is now something which we are keeping and which we are expanding on. And the potential for this to grow and to give better services to our patients and to use our resources, our human resources better, are enormous. And then, of course, we have launched over the last couple of years a nationwide remote patient monitoring service, which is very, very welcomed has been very welcomed by our patients, and which is allowing better monitoring, primarily of blood glucose, but we're also expanding this onto other conditions here in Malta. And then there are such limitless amount of solutions that technology can provide, including, for instance, the enabling of medicines, translation of medical leaflets from one country to another, which would allow patients to access medicines all over Europe in the different languages, and for purchasing authorities to procure medicines from not just English-speaking countries, but from other countries across the world. So the advantages of being on the forefront of this for the service, but mostly for the patients, are enormous.
And how would you say the digital trends in general have been for Malta? I mean, especially from, say, the blockchain point of view. Do you think we're still learning, or that we're growing processively?
You can always learn, and if you think that you have nothing else to learn, that's where you stop improving. But of course, Malta is part of the European Union, and we are actually pushing a lot of this technology with our colleagues in Europe. For instance, one of the things that I refer to, but we are now pressing our European colleagues to go for, is the e-labeling, so which will enable us to procure our medicines within the European Union, but from other countries which speak and which, of course, produce the medicines in different languages. This is something which we are pushing with our colleagues in Europe, and it's something which will be part of the European pharmaceutical strategy now. And then, of course, there's the development of the metaverse, which is extremely exciting. It will offer opportunities not just for care, but for training of our doctors and our surgeons, and the development of AI in medicine, including the advent of quantum computing, which will make clinical research and clinical trials much faster, and which will allow new drugs to come onto the market faster and cheaper.
And as a country, I mean, we've seen with the conference, many people have come to show their wares as such. What is the government doing to attract people within the sphere into the island?
Well, in the first place, we have a very strong industry here in Malta, which is innovating all the time. But we are open, of course, for startups to come here. We have incentives, and we have the right regulatory framework and the right frame of mind to have startups here in Malta. And of course, being in Malta, you're in Europe, which is then not just a market of 500,000, which is the Maltese market, but a market of 500 million, which is the market of the European Union.
And you've been, as I said, a great supporter of the conferences. Do you believe that we need to keep on pushing this and bring more people, say, from a conference point of view, and speakers to the island?
Well, the MedTech conference has been fantastic. I mean, it's grown over the last few years, despite COVID, over the last year or two, but it's grown, and it's a great source of inspiration for a lot of our young people here, because a lot of young people from Malta also attend this, and it keeps us in the center of the MedTech universe. So congratulations for being here, and I look forward already for next year's conference.
Thank you very much, Minister.